Right, it could be worse, and there's still opportunity there. And I guess another opportunity that opened up now is with Georgia. Georgia reopened their window because I thought they were on life support in terms of their playoff hopes if they couldn't
Nah,
have gotten it done. And I got to change my outlook now
nah.
because of the 12 team playoff. Now the outlook has to change in terms of what will get you completely booted out. But they go on the road to Texas. Um, damn, damn.
Really, really, the game was kind of ugly on both sides in a way. Carson Beck, my brother, what are you seeing out there? Like? You are like you got all these blue chip players, bro. All you gotta do is protect the ball. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I call Carson Beck the Brock Purdy of college football because he got Avenger like talent all around. Game manager. That's all Carson Beck is, a game manager. Manage the game. Do not screw it up. And he could have lost. I mean, luckily Georgia defense was on one. It really was, man. They shut Quentin Ewers down. They tried to throw Arch Manning in there, shut it down. Gave up a little bit, but they really locked in, man. That D line went crazy. Um, what's what's his name? Walker? No, number 13. Was number 13 on? I can't remember his name, man. But that D line went crazy, man. Georgia definitely is not going anywhere no time soon. Kirby, one of the best adjusters to the game. He is he is looking for blood. Like that lost the Bama the other week, which they should have won. Which they should have won. Um, yeah, Georgia, Georgia's about to be back on top. I hate to tell y'all this. It's painful to say this.
I mean, coming into the year, Georgia was my national championship pick. They lost me a lot in that Bama game, and that looks like now to be an overreaction. They've corrected some things though. Like let's not mince words here. Like they play like shit against Georgia, against Alabama in that first half. They came back out in the second half, made it a game. But you also had other performances that like alluded to like something's wrong here, and I still think something's wrong, and it's wrong with the offense. Whatever the hell that's going, you got going on, bro. It's something's really wrong. Carson Beck throwing 3 interceptions and you not losing that game on the road is nothing short of God and that defense. Thank them boys. Every single one of them. Shake their hand. More NIL money. More funds in the pot for them. You feel me?
Buy them some charges. Hey, buy them a charges with that NIL money.
Oh
Buy them
yeah,
all charges.
whole lot of charges.
All
You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of charges. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of Camaros. Oh, they don't even sell Camaros no more, but you know what I'm saying? Whole lot of scat packs. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But for Georgia, I guess I mean if I take a look at their schedule in terms of what they have left, you got Florida, Ole Miss on the road. Another they had a gauntlet of games on the road.
two dubs.
They'll get those absolutely. Then you got Tennessee. Now you got Tennessee at home. Now
That's gonna be
Tennessee,
a fight.
now
Well,
Tennessee,
it's in Athens.
it's in Athens. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's gonna be Nico's worst game there. That's gonna
if
be Nico's worst game.
I'll tell you this, you need every bit of that 5 star ranking to show up in that game. That's what you're gonna need because the Georgia defense that we saw in the second half of Bama was mainly the Georgia defense we expected to see all along, and that's what they've been for the most part. For the most part, that's what they've been. They had an odd game against Mississippi State, but Mississippi State seemingly is able to put points up on everybody somehow. Like they know how to score the football. Shout out to them.
They got nothing to lose. That's the most dangerous team, man. Mississippi State got nothing to lose. They are the new Vandy of the SEC. So
Yeah,
they
so play them with caution. Play them with caution if you do meet up with them. Georgia right now has a path. The red carpet is rolled out. They will be in Atlanta again. They'll likely play Texas again. If I'm being quite honest, I don't think Texas has anything that makes me believe that they won't make it there. They have Vandy they have Vandy this weekend coming up. Florida, Arkansas, Kentucky in the season with Texas A&M. Now that could be dangerous. I don't know too much about Texas A&M to really feel like this may be a dangerous game. If I had to bet, I'm betting that Texas still wins. But I don't know. Texas A&M's been in the SEC
D
for a few
line good.
years.
Other
We'll
thing
see.
D line with A&M, the D line is good. That's about it. O line kind of stood up on Mississippi, but that's just like I said, it's Mississippi State. So they They're a fairly average team.
Yeah.
Fairly average.
Yeah. I believe Texas is probably going to be walking into Atlanta for their first time as well. And I would like to see a rematch because there's no telling. I mean, like Quinn Ewers is coming off of an oblique injury, and for a quarterback, that would very much matter. And for a guy that's having to come back and get his first reps, opened up against Oklahoma, he was able to, dog walk them, but then having to go on the road, not go on the road, but then having to play a Georgia defense that is still a man's unit. That is a unit full of grown men, every position. They got the job done, and for Texas, I mean, season ain't over. I don't believe Texas is somehow. I don't think lesser of Texas because of this loss. I just think that I may have rolled off Georgia a little too quick. That's where I'll go with this. I don't. I believe Texas is still very much a team that can generate points, and I believe Steve Sarkisian, the offensive mind he is, will figure out a way to have this team ready to go when they see Georgia again. So
Yeah, exactly. I think it's really gonna be a rematch as well. Uh, mm, yeah. I don't know. This thing. I really don't see Quentin Ewers getting it back in Atlanta as well. Cause that's you walk into another home. That's a home game for Georgia.
it,
This benefits Georgia so much, bro.
yeah, that
That's
Georgia getting that win definitely benefits them. It keeps them one for one now. It levels the playing field out. We're all looking at
yeah,
each other in the face. We all gonna have to figure this one out one way or another. And because the SEC is built the way it is now with the 16 teams, everybody doesn't see each other. So there is a lot of drama left to be had in these final 5 weeks of college football. I mean, it's gonna be fun to watch. Everybody stay tuned. Get your popcorn ready. The SEC will be a gauntlet to behold, man. Y'all get to see what real football looks like for those who are not aware. You know what I'm saying? But